arsonists, setting your hearts ablaze, setting your back in your seat amazed. Call us arsonists. We are setting your mind on fire.
And you could even call us murderers.
We're baptized in daily bloodshed.
And we're all killing it on stage.
IOWA. No, not Illinois, not Indiana, not Idaho. No homegrown potatoes and not always patchwork fields for days. Corn is not the only thing raised from the soil of this heartland. We grow passion. Where there was once hollow days, we grow poetry off of a blank page.
We keep our standards sky high, higher than a tree on fire smoke, giving you caution signals that our words are going to drown into your ears and steer your hearts into a new direction.
Our roots run deep, so we get free like poets need to. I got proof of my roots and the burn marks left on stage to remind you it is true. So if you got something to say,
say something.
I'm the mixed chick with the flipped Iowa script, and we may be family, but in reality, we're a movement. We're like more of a proud 515 solution, ready for a staged revolution.
I've learned that a paper and pen can define the man within, and I will etch it in stone with a ballpoint. I will draw lines in the sand and cross them myself. I will throw myself arms open off cliffs into the fiery pits of hell to show that I, a poet, can take risks.
At Movement 515, we teach them to snap their fingers and spit their words. Where dreams are not discouraged, they are accepted, believed, and encouraged. Your voice is meant to be heard, so if you've got something to say,
say something.
Because the poetry is so live with the 515, other poetry communities might nickname us Frankenstein, patchwork together from every stretch of imagination never before seen. Midwest prairie farmland turned lightning storm and stitched together stories.
D-S-M.
Run it!
We are offered a Rubik's Cube and told to paint ourselves individual. Do you expect me to imagine a new color? Why does identity need to be deciphered? It's like you've put individuality under lock and key. No, it's like the masses have bound and gagged me, starving for originality, lungs thirsty for an unpolluted, fresh to death breath, mind thirsty for an original thought. I've trained myself to be numb to it. Or have been trained, maybe by social media sedatives embedded into the sediment. I would never know. I've been fed carbon copy scraps through the prison gates for so long. Blueprint is a word forgotten on my tongue. How ironic is it that the imprisoned are the victims? Identity theft scandal on a larger scale than ever before seen. I've decided I'd rather die than live inside the box. The mold was molding and felt wrong on my skin, so I broke it. I've ripped myself from society's bindings, and I'm here now to release you. Peel off the mass appeal, blink back at bright reality, reunite with your reflection, curl back the ideals wrenched around your throat, regain your voice, and breathe easy for once, just this once. Log out of Facebook and Tumblr, open the textbook to your mirror, study everything, find honesty in saying you know something like the back of your hand. Name the constellations on your freckled face, count your veins, take a road trip on your skin with the curve of your fingertips, find everything you never want to change, make a mnemonic for every twist and turn and scar and burn that cover your temple. Pray to you that you will be provided a pathway through the wild terrain of what we call a mind. Hold your hands skyward and expect everything and more. For 6 billion to 1, odds are you are a snowflake, unique and beautiful. Refuse to be reduced to a monotonous puddle, rather mismatching pieces to a puzzle. Don't try to fit in. Don't try it. Hurt your edges. I've seen people force it. It often requires cutting corners. Please do not cut away pieces of yourself to fit in. Untampered edges make you edgy and a puzzle within itself. Even if you have to use makeshift lockpicks, please unlock your identity. It is too large and sporadic to be caged or tame. Take the time to imagine your new color, because I guarantee your color of individual will be beautiful. Rage and fight against society's bindings like the way the wind screams back at the cold biting wind. Google Maps couldn't fix this directionless path, so we had to take on the task of building our own path. That is where we are now. Now take up my hand. It invites you to rise. I invite you to fight, because great things never come easily, because you have everything to gain and nothing to lose.